everyone, and welcome to At America. We are the U.S. Embassy's American Center. First of all, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Genara Jusuf, or you can call me Ara, and I'll be the EGOT for today. And for those of you new here, At America is the U.S. Embassy's American Center located in Jakarta. And our mission here is to provide a space for everyone to learn more about the United States through our events, programs, and also our facilities. And today's program is titled At America Podcast, Women in Finance, Growing Your Small Business. And to start our podcast for today, let us first hear an opening remark that will be delivered by the USAID Project Management Specialist. Please welcome Bapak Mispan Indarjo.
Thank you, Mbak. Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mispan Indarjo. I am Project Management Specialist at USAID Indonesia. Maybe some of you already know what is USAID, but maybe some not. So let me just introduce what USAID. USAID is United States Agency for International Development. This is the biggest agency belong to United States government for development and humanitarian assistance. We are present in more than 100 countries in the world, and we have more than 10,000 employees in the world. In Indonesia, we have been here for about 60 years, and today, this year, actually, we are celebrating 75th anniversary bilateral relationship with government of Indonesia. What we are doing in Indonesia, USAID has 4 main activities in Indonesia. The first one is related with the environment portfolio. We are working on the energy, forestry, marine and fisheries, water and sanitation, and also disaster risk reduction. And the second one, we are working on the health sectors. We are working on the maternal and health issues. We are also working on the infectious disease like TB, HIV/AIDS, COVID, etc. And also we are working on the what we call it the health governance. So we are supporting like BPJS to make sure that they really serve the people for the welfare of the people. And the third one, we are working on democratic right on governance. In this case, we are working on the transparency, accountability, human rights, and other things related with the governance. And the last one, for the economic growth and higher education. We are working on the economic growth and higher education, including Finclusion, the financial inclusion for women-led SME that we are going to know and to learn more for today's. This is kind of the main portfolio of USAID Indonesia, USAID in Indonesia. And the last thing that I want to say is basically why we are supporting for women-led small medium enterprises. As you might know, women-owned small medium enterprises actually more than 50% of all small medium enterprises in Indonesia. However, there are so many challenges for women entrepreneurship. The challenges include, for example, access to finance, and also the kind of lack of knowledge, literacy about financial and business thing, and also for the networks. So we are working with the Impact Credit Solution or Nikel to try to address this issue. So you are going to listen from Yikin later more about this activity. So that's all what I said. So now you know more about USAID, what we are doing in Indonesia, and also why we are supporting for women entrepreneurship in Indonesia. Just to end my remark, let me say with a pantun, okay? Bawa pacar ke At Amerika, cakep. Pacar baru, mantan pacar temanku. Tetap bersinar wirausaha wanita, ekonomi bermutu, Indonesia maju. The last thing, Aura Kasih dan Ruben Onsu, terima kasih, God bless you.
Beri tepuk tangan sekali lagi untuk Pak Mispan. Yes, thank you so much, Pak Mispan, for the very wonderful opening remarks. And next, we are already joined today by our very wonderful speaker and also podcaster. So our speaker for today is the head of finance of Nikel. She is Yi Chin Ong. And our podcaster for today is the Economic Officer of the U.S. Embassy Jakarta, and he is Joshua Wayland. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joshua Wayland and Yi Chin Ong.
Well, hi, Ichin. Welcome to Ad America. Is it your first time to?
No, it's actually my second time. I came here for an event once, I think a couple months ago.
It's a very special space for us at the U.S. Embassy. And in my work as an economic officer in the economic section, one series that we have been doing for a while now is this Women in Finance series, which is all about promoting financial inclusion for women. And I understand that that's something you're working on as well at your organization, Nikel.
Yeah, correct. So at Nikel, we also have the Finclusion program that we collaborated with USAID Indonesia. So this program is dedicated to helping women entrepreneurs to make sure that they can succeed in their careers.
All right, excellent. Well, I'll have lots of questions for you in a bit about the Finclusion program, and I'm sure that our audience will have lots of questions as well. When we get to the end, we will open it up for questions from the online audience to finish up our podcast today. But maybe we can start by just learning a little bit about Nikel and what your job is there.
Yeah, cool. So hi everyone. So my name is Yiqin. So I'm the head of finance at Nikel. So at Nikel, I manage the finance, operations, and compliance function. So prior to Nikel, I was an ex-auditor of about 8 years. So previously, I was at PwC Singapore and also Mazars Singapore. And after a long career in audit, right, I went on to Vistra, where I did outsource accounting and payroll for about 1.5 years. So this is actually my first in-house role right now. Yeah, correct. So a little background about Nikel. So Nikel is founded in 2018. So Nikel is a technology company that focuses on improving financial access for banks and non-banks. So we offer a number of solutions like customer acquisition, fraud detection system, credit card onboarding and management, loan onboarding and management, and also credit decision engine. So since 2018, Nikel has enabled over 138 million US dollars in loans to SMEs in Indonesia. So out of this, we disbursed to 113,000 women borrowers, which shows our commitment to providing financial access for women entrepreneurs. So this commitment led us to launch the Finclusion program in January 2024 with USAID Indonesia. Yeah.
I see. So you used the term SMEs. What does that mean? Can you explain?
So SMEs is typically like a small business that has around like maybe 9 to 20 businesses and also not really very high revenue. So for medium enterprises, it's normally about 20 to 99.
I see.
Yeah.
So it stands for small and medium-sized enterprises.
Yeah.
I see. And why are small and medium-sized businesses, small and medium-sized enterprises important in an economy like Indonesia's?
Yeah, so I think like what Ms. Pan mentioned just now, right? So in Indonesia, right, SMEs actually represent 99% of all businesses and also employ around 97% of the workforce. So particularly women-led SMEs is around like 60% of these businesses. So actually supporting these SMEs, right, especially those led by women, is actually very crucial for economic growth and job creation and also innovation.
I see.
Yeah.
So it's really like a large part of the Indonesian economy is very small businesses.
Correct.
And they face certain challenges
Correct.
that larger businesses don't face. So it's very important to focus on them. Now, another term that I've heard come up is this term financial literacy. Can you explain what that means in the context of the work that you're doing?
Yeah, so financial literacy is all about understanding how to manage your finances effectively. This includes skills like budgeting, saving, investing, and understanding financial risks. It's important because it empowers individuals to make smart financial decisions, avoid common pitfalls, and plan for the future. For women entrepreneurs particularly, being financially literate means that they can better plan and manage their business finances, and also make informed investment decisions and set them up for more long-term success.
Oh, I see. So it's all about learning the practical skills of running a business or maybe even household finances, right?
Correct.
Financial literacy.
I think one of the things that the challenges we face, like we saw women entrepreneurs face, is that it's very hard to segregate personal and business finances.
Oh,
Because
really?
you typically use the same bank account for your business and also for your personal, so it's very hard to keep track of it. So being financial literate, right, will help you be able to know like which are your business expenses and which are your personal expenses, right? So that you, whatever that comes in from your business, you don't spend it as well for
Yes.
your own personal use.
I can imagine if you're just using one account for personal and for business, that could make things a little bit messy.
Yeah.
So I understand the goal of this Finclusion program is to improve financial inclusion for women in Indonesia, especially women business owners. Can you explain a little bit about what financial inclusion means and why it's so important?
Yeah, so financial inclusion means like making financial services accessible for everyone, including the underserved. I think in Indonesia, right, it's crucial because many people, particularly women, right, lack access to financial services like credit and savings accounts. So women often face significant barriers to obtain financing despite being creditworthy. So we have done, at Nickel, we have done our own analysis of bank data, which shows that women have a lower probability of default compared to men, and that women-owned businesses are often more profitable. However, challenges such as formal business registrations, lack of collateral such as land, and also inability to develop business plan still contributes to these barriers. So improving financial inclusion helps women business owners access capital, manage their finances better, and contribute more to the economy.
So, in other words, even though women owned businesses tend to be more profitable and also more likely to pay back their loans, they also, at the same time, even though that's true, they still face challenges getting financing, getting loans to grow because of challenges like maybe not having the right documents to do the bank application to get a loan.
Correct. And I think like a lot of it, like if you use the same bank account for your personal and business finances, right, you are not able to produce a financial statement. And then often I think banks require financial statements for you to submit to see your business performance. And I think a lot of it, they do it as an ongoing check as well. Yeah. And I think one of it, the lack of collateral, right? So most of the land is still owned by men. Yeah, so they are not able, like banks, traditional financing, they will want land as to be pledged to them. So they often do not extend the facility to women as well.
So you mentioned access to financing, especially the lack of documentation, the lack of collateral like land, which tends to be owned by men rather than women, and then also financial literacy, which we talked a little bit about. Maybe women don't have the same opportunities to learn the skills needed to run a business. Now, I understand that that's one of the things that the Finclusion program is aiming to help with. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about what is this Finclusion and how does it work?
Yeah, so like I mentioned earlier, right, so Finclusion program, we launched it together with USAID Indonesia in January. So our collaborative efforts with them, right, have driven like extensive market research across Indonesia, so to uncover the unique challenges faced by women entrepreneurs. So through our findings, we have discovered like 5 key areas that women face that they need for their growth. So the first one is managing finances, securing capital, effective marketing strategies, product management, and efficient human resource management. So we also found out that through our research, right, that WhatsApp is the #1 platform for women entrepreneurs. So out of these findings, right, we have developed Bumira, who is the WhatsApp business partner designed to support and empower women entrepreneurs in Indonesia. So Bumira is a chatbot that acts as a business partner that helps women entrepreneurs grow their businesses. So Bumira will also address the challenges faced by women entrepreneurs through educational modules, financial tools, and also loan applications. We simplify the process of like obtaining financial information so that we can empower women entrepreneurs by enhancing their financial literacy and also enable them to make informed decisions about their businesses.
I see. I'd heard about Bumira, and I think you have a picture of Bumira right there on your jacket. Would it be all right if we maybe get introduced to Bumira? I understand that you brought a video introduction with you.
Correct. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and watch that.
Hi, entrepreneurs. I am Bhumita, your dedicated business companion to help you grow your business. Bhumita understands that entrepreneurs like you face many challenges, but don't have much free time. Introducing Finclusion, a program to help women entrepreneurs develop their businesses in Indonesia. Supported by Nikel and USAID, we have conducted research to find out how we can help you develop your business. And we found 5 important aspects, namely, managing finances, securing capital, effective marketing strategies, product management, and efficient human resource management. You live a dynamic life with little to no free time. Bhumita provides an easy solution using WhatsApp. Through WhatsApp, Bhumita can provide business education content and access to business loans. It's as easy as chatting with a friend. Need tips on managing your finances? Confused about how to market your product? Just ask Bhumita. Start by typing, "Hi Bhumita," and learn anything you need anytime, anywhere. Bhumita also understands that securing and gaining access to capital is the main challenge in developing a business. No need to worry. Bhumita is here to guide you to gain access to additional capital in a matter of days. Have a chat with Bhumita on WhatsApp or visit finclusion.id. Consider Bhumita as your partner in developing your business and realize your business potential with Finclusion.
Welcome, entrepreneurs. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Bhumita, your 24/7 business partner on WhatsApp to help you grow your business. Let's explore the features of Bhumita. Bhumita is a chatbot that acts as a business partner who will help women entrepreneurs grow their business. Bhumita has something for everyone. Bhumita education modules are full of knowledge. Explore our education modules easily. Bhumita has 32 videos that will help you grow your business and categorized the videos into topics and subtopics. And all is accessible from your WhatsApp. It's like having a business advisor at your fingertips. Now, let's say you want to apply for a loan through Bhumita. We know your time is important, and Bhumita respects that. The onboarding process is quick, intuitive, and tailored to your business needs. Answer some basic questions about yourself, and we will onboard you as a borrower in no time. Before you start, you might have some questions. We've got you covered. We have answered some of your most frequently asked questions on our FAQ menu. Discover the ease of loan applications with Bhumita. Unlock opportunities for loans up to 2 billion rupiah. You can explore the loan terms and interest rates directly on WhatsApp. Bhumita understands that details might change or errors can occur. That's why she makes editing your loan application as easy as sending a message. To maintain the highest security standards, Bhumita initiates a quick and straightforward KYC process. This involves verifying your identity through official documents. Bhumita prioritizes your security. Your ID card images are encrypted and handled with the utmost confidentiality. It's a secure and efficient way to fulfill KYC requirements without the need for physical visits. Once your loan is approved, Bhumita swings into action. She'll send you a secure link to your loan agreement. No need for printers or scanners. All you have to do is open it, and you'll be taken to your loan agreement, ready for your digital signature. Have a specific question or need a bit of personalized guidance? Bhumita has your back. Our live agents are ready to assist you from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Whether it's about your application status, a specific query, or just a friendly chat, they are here for you. And there you have it, the incredible world of Boomera. We've covered the educational modules, seamless onboarding, easy loan applications, interactive edits, secure KYC, swift e-signatures, and the personalized touch of live agents. Thank you for joining us on this tour. Let's empower your business and make your dreams a reality.
So that's Boomera. Now, Boomera is a chatbot that works through WhatsApp. And that was quite amazing that she can really help someone prepare an entire loan application, including filling in all the needed information and uploading documentation and even the e-signatures on it. That would make the whole process a lot easier, won't it?
Correct. So I think based on our research, we noticed that because right now we have peer-to-peer lenders as well, and then they have a mobile application, right? But most of them, they do not want to download another app. So that's why WhatsApp is actually the best platform. So it allows people to just, we already have the app, right? So it's a very seamless process. And then from there, you can also watch educational modules and also know how to grow your business as well.
And aside from applying for a loan, what other types of business questions can Boomera help with?
Yeah, so like I mentioned earlier, right, so we've conducted market research in Indonesia. So based on the 5 topics that we discovered, we actually developed 32 educational modules that is categorized into topics and subtopics in Boomera, where people can ask Boomera and watch all the videos and learn how to manage their finances. And under each of the video, like for example, how to create a financial plan and all, we also uploaded all the Excel templates for people so that they can actually try out after watching the videos.
I see. Yeah. And how would someone in our audience start chatting with Boomera?
Yeah, they just need to say hi to Boomera. So they just need to go to finclusion.id, and then from there you can click on Chat Boomera, and then just say hi to her, and then she will start chatting with her immediately.
So I encourage everyone in our audience to go ahead and try that out now. You go to, what's the website again?
Finclusion.id.
Finclusion.id and start chatting with Boomera. So you mentioned that the Finclusion website also includes a number of educational videos about a number of different business-related topics. And I thought it would be interesting to share a few of those videos with our audience today. So maybe we can start with one about budgeting basics for business.
Halo sahabat wirausaha, banyak orang percaya bahwa cara meningkatkan profit atau laba adalah dengan meningkatkan omset penjualan. Padahal ini gak sepenuhnya bener loh. Soalnya ada bisnis yang omsetnya naik, tapi biayanya malah membengkak lebih besar. Akhirnya malah jadi rugi. Loh, kok bisa? Untuk menghindari ini, makanya kita perlu pelajari cara menyusun anggaran bisnis atau budgeting. Mari kita bahas. Pertama, tentukan target pendapatan bisnis yang ingin dicapai untuk 1 tahun ke depan. Misalnya, Ibu Sari, pemilik usaha keripik singkong, ingin banget pendapatan bisnisnya bisa naik hingga 3-4 kali lipat. Saat ini, kapasitas produksinya adalah sebanyak 2.000 kemasan, 200 gram per bulan, yang dijualnya secara retail atau eceran, dengan harga Rp15.000 per kemasan, sehingga kisaran omsetnya adalah sekitar 30 juta per bulan atau 360 juta per tahun. Agar bisa naik sampai 4 kali lipat, maka target omset Bu Sari adalah 1,44 miliar per tahun. Bu Sari berharap bisa tingkatkan omset melalui penjualan white label dari toko oleh-olehnya di kotanya. Agar menarik minat toko oleh-oleh, Bu Sari menawarkan harga spesial untuk pesanan white label yaitu Rp12.000. Jika Bu Sari ingin lebih fokus pada pesanan white label dan tidak ingin meningkatkan penjualan eceran yang ia lakukan langsung, maka ia putuskan target 72.000 kemasan deh per tahun atau 6.000 kemasan per bulan. 2. Hitung perkiraan biaya langsung atas target pendapatan tadi. Setiap kegiatan produksi tentu butuh ongkos untuk membeli bahan, bumbu, dan lain-lain. Biaya ini juga umum disebut biaya operasional variabel. Di kasus Bu Sari, biaya langsung keripik singkongnya adalah biaya produksinya, dengan rincian seperti ini. Total 591.360.000. Agar target white label-nya tercapai, Bu Sari mau memberi komisi 10% terhadap siapapun yang bisa membantu beliau dapat order white label. Maka, komisi ini juga perlu dianggarkan sebagai biaya langsung ya. Sehingga proyeksi laba kotor yang akan didapatkan oleh Bu Sari adalah Rp546.240.000 untuk 1 tahun. Kemudian langkah berikutnya adalah 3. Menghitung biaya operasional tetap dan biaya non-operasional lainnya. Biaya operasional tetap adalah biaya rutin yang harus dikeluarkan dan nilainya cenderung bersifat tetap karena tidak berkaitan dengan banyak sedikitnya hasil produksi atau penjualan. Adapun daftar biaya operasional tetap Bu Sari adalah sebagai berikut. Bu Sari juga mesti mengalokasikan anggaran untuk biaya tetap lainnya yang tidak berhubungan langsung dengan operasional bisnis seperti berikut. Sehingga total biaya tetap untuk bisnis keripik singkong Bu Sari adalah Rp60.720.000 untuk 1 tahun. 4. Menghitung perkiraan laba bersih. Dari angka tersebut, Bu Sari bisa menghitung proyeksi laba bersih yang didapatkannya untuk 1 tahun, yaitu Rp485.520.000. Artinya, estimasi margin laba adalah 39,7% dari target omsetnya. Nah, pertanyaannya sekarang, apakah Bu Sari bisa capai target tersebut jika masih produksi di rumah? Misalnya, sudah gak bisa nih, maka Bu Sari perlu lakukan langkah kelima, yaitu mengidentifikasi keperluan belanja modalnya. Istilah keren dari kegiatan ini adalah Capital Expenditure atau CAPEX. Sementara keseluruhan biaya operasional tadi umumnya disebut Operational Expenditure atau OPEX. Dalam konteks tertentu, sebuah bisnis perlu siapkan modal ekspansi untuk CAPEX dan OPEX. Khususnya jika ada kegiatan membangun fasilitas produksi, beli tanah dan bangunan gedungnya adalah CAPEX. Tapi biaya insinyur dan tukang yang bekerja membangun gedung adalah OPEX yang perlu dikeluarkan sebelum perusahaan dapat menjalankan operasional ekspansinya untuk raih penjualan yang lebih tinggi. Misalnya, Bu Sari menghitung kebutuhan CAPEX-nya saja karena ia tidak membangun hanya sewa dan beli peralatan saja seperti berikut. Maka, total belanja modal yang perlu dianggarkan Bu Sari adalah Rp60 juta untuk 1 tahun. Nah, semoga sekarang sudah semakin paham ya apa manfaat menyusun anggaran. Yuk, mulai praktek dengan membuat anggaran bisnis kamu. Format tabelnya bisa diakses langsung di deskripsi video ini ya. Untuk belajar topik-topik bisnis lainnya, kunjungi website di bawah ini. Cerdas berbisnis, cerdas financial. Semangat!
That video got a round of applause from our in-person audience. It seems they really liked that one. So we learned from that video that making a budget is very important for running a business. Why is that? Why even bother making a budget? It seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, so a budget is crucial because it helps you keep track of your income and your expenses and manage your cash flow and plan for your future financial needs. While creating a financial budget requires some effort, it's definitely worth it. A well-prepared budget not only helps you make informed financial decisions and avoid overspending, but also plays a significant role in assessing better financing. So financial institutions often require a detailed budget when you apply for a loan. Having a solid budget will show that you understand your financial situation and also have a clear plan of managing your funds. This can help you increase your chances of securing more favorable financing terms.
Oh, okay. So that makes a lot of sense. By having a budget, you can see what money is coming in, where it's going out, and that would allow you to identify maybe what you're doing right or what you need to improve. And very importantly, also provides evidence for a potential source of financing like a bank to show that you're making a profit so that they will want to give you a loan to help expand your business.
Correct. So I think many financial institutions, they often look at your affordability. So how they look at it is like by your bank statement, cash balance. So by showing that you are able to manage your cash flow better, it will help you to increase your chances of getting a loan as well.
Well, let's move on and see another one of these videos from the Finclusion website on a very different topic.
Halo sahabat wirausaha, pernah nggak ngalamin seperti ini? Waktu lagi ada promo besar-besaran, penjualan produk laris manis, tapi pas hari biasa malah loyo. Kalau begini sih bisa jadi brand kamu ternyata masih kurang melekat di benak konsumen nih. Efeknya, loyalitas konsumen malah jadi rendah. Solusinya? Simple aja. Kamu perlu membangun dan meningkatkan brand awareness bisnis kamu. Dan salah satu caranya adalah lewat media sosial. Seperti apa langkah-langkahnya? Yuk kita bahas bersama. Pertama, kamu harus cari tahu media sosial apa yang bisa mengoptimalkan promosi bisnis. Caranya, bisa lihat data pengguna media sosial yang paling banyak digunakan di Indonesia pada tahun 2023. Pilih paling tidak satu kanal yang paling sesuai dengan perilaku target konsumen kamu. Misalnya, jika target konsumen kamu ibu-ibu, Facebook bisa jadi pilihan yang tepat nih. Tapi kalau target konsumen kamu anak muda, TikTok bisa jadi lebih cocok dengan berbagai konten kreatif yang ditawarkan. Sedangkan buat kamu yang targetnya masih umum, Instagram bisa jadi pilihan yang tepat karena jumlah pengguna dengan umur remaja dan dewasa jumlahnya hampir 50-50. Kalau sudah tahu ingin pakai media sosial yang tepat, kamu wajib menyusun profil usaha yang profesional dan menarik. Berikut beberapa hal yang harus kamu perhatikan. 1. Nama akun. Buatlah nama akun secara singkat, jelas, dan unik. Seperti ini. Supaya calon konsumen bisa mudah mengingat dan mengunjungi kembali akun bisnis kamu. 2. Foto profil. Buatlah foto profil yang bisa menarik perhatian calon konsumen. Gunakan logo foto usaha dengan kontras warna yang tinggi agar terlihat jelas di mata konsumen. 3. Bio. Di bagian ini, kamu bisa menjelaskan produk yang dijual dengan memasukkan kata kunci sesuai bidang usaha kamu serta tulis keunggulan produk dengan kalimat yang informatif dan mengandung ajakan secara singkat dan jelas. 4. Informasi penting. Jangan lupa untuk menulis informasi seperti promo diskon, potongan harga, atau peluncuran produk baru yang sedang berlangsung. 5. Call to action. Kalau konsumen sudah mulai kepo, kamu bisa menuliskan call to action sebagai instruksi atau ajakan agar konsumen mengunjungi e-commerce, chat WhatsApp, atau toko online kamu. Jangan lupa memberikan link agar konversi ke penjualan bisa lebih cepat. Bikin profil bisnis sudah beres, saatnya buat strategi untuk meningkatkan brand awareness di media sosial agar menarik calon konsumen baru dan meningkatkan loyalitas konsumen lama. Ini beberapa hal yang bisa kamu lakukan. Pertama, kalau kamu baru mulai promosi di media sosial, ajak keluarga, kerabat, atau teman-teman untuk follow akun bisnis kamu dan bantu promosi saat launching. Jangan lupa cantumkan logo dan kontak atau akun e-commerce di setiap postingan konten media sosial. Yang kedua, tentukan skema warna, motif, jenis huruf, dan hal terkait visual lainnya serta gaya bahasa. Misalnya sapaan "Hai Mam" untuk target konsumen ibu-ibu, gunakan terus-menerus secara konsisten agar konsumen dapat secara mudah mengenali brand kamu. Ketiga, minta testimoni dari konsumen yang telah membeli produk kamu. Kemudian, repost postingan mereka. Cara ini bisa membuat calon konsumen baru merasa lebih yakin untuk membeli produk kamu. Dan yang terakhir, upload postingan secara rutin minimal 3 kali seminggu buat jaga campaign khusus seperti giveaway, harbolnas, atau sejenisnya yang sesuai dengan perilaku target konsumen agar konsumen merasa semakin terhubung dengan brand kamu. Dari sini kamu bisa mengukur tanda-tanda bisnis sudah memiliki brand awareness yang kuat. Jumlah follower, pengunjung, dan engagement meningkat, profil bisnis mudah dicari di media sosial, mendapat ulasan positif dari konsumen, rating profil bisnis mencapai bintang 4 ke atas, nilai konversi ke penjualan meningkat, banyak konsumen yang repeat order. Nah, kira-kira sahabat wirausaha lebih cocok promosiin bisnis di kanal mana nih? Ayo, bangun brand awareness bisnis kamu mulai sekarang. Yuk belajar lebih banyak tentang pemasaran digital melalui video-video lainnya di website berikut ini ya. Cerdas berbisnis, cerdas finansial.
I really like that video because it shows that the Finclusion program, it's not just about getting a loan, but that's an important part of it. But also you can learn so many other things that can help you start or grow a business, like how to use social media to promote brand awareness. I thought it was very interesting, the advice that was given to think about the target audience and promote your product on different platforms depending on who you're trying to reach. Like Facebook maybe for older customer base, or maybe Instagram if you want a more broad base. So I want to fit in time for one more video, but before we do that, I want to encourage our online audience to submit any questions that you might have for Ichin about the Finclusion program, and then after our final video, we'll start our question and answer session.
Halo sahabat wirausaha, ketika akan memulai dan mengembangkan bisnis, banyak pelaku usaha menggunakan tabungan pribadi, uang muka konsumen, atau pinjaman dari keluarga sebagai modal usaha. Tapi, gimana kalau kamu nggak punya akses ke semua hal tadi? Tentunya, kamu akan butuh sumber modal dari pihak luar. Selama kamu rapih menyimpan data rekam jejak transaksi bisnis dan punya rencana pengembangan yang jelas, kamu bisa akses berbagai sumber modal berikut. Mau tahu apa aja? Yuk, langsung kita bahas! Ada ragam cara untuk memperoleh modal bisnis seperti... Nah, bagaimana karakteristiknya? Yuk bahas satu-satu. Yang pertama, dari bank. Ini bisa jadi opsi tepat untuk UMKM karena biayanya terbilang murah dengan bunga sekitar 15-18% per tahun. Biayanya akan lebih murah, sekitar 6% kalau kamu dapat program kredit usaha rakyat atau KUR karena disubsidi dari pemerintah. Dengan fitur pembayarannya yang praktis pakai auto debit, kamu sudah bisa bayar cicilan tepat waktu setiap bulannya. Tapi, kamu harus menyerahkan agunan fisik dulu untuk pinjaman di atas 10 juta rupiah. Agunannya bisa berupa BPKB mobil, sertifikat tanah, dan lain-lain. Terus, kalau nggak punya agunan fisik seperti BPKB mobil, gimana? Nah, opsi lainnya bisa ke lembaga pembiayaan. Lembaga pembiayaan yang ada di Indonesia cukup beragam. Untuk prosesnya juga sangat mudah selama kamu tidak termasuk dalam daftar hitam BI checking. Tapi, pinjaman ini biasanya ditujukan untuk pembelian barang langsung, misalnya nyicil mobil, motor, atau alat elektronik. Sementara untuk modal kerja, pembelian bahan baku, atau gaji karyawan, pinjaman ini bukanlah pilihan yang tepat bagi para pelaku usaha. Jadi, opsi lainnya bisa pakai pinjaman online legal yang terdaftar di OJK. Pilihlah jenis fintech yang resmi terdaftar di Otoritas Jasa Keuangan dan bisa memberikan pinjaman tanpa meminta syarat agunan fisik. Kenapa bisa? Karena platform fintech ini menganalisa data transaksi, dokumen tagihan atau invoice, atau dokumen purchase order untuk mengetahui kredibilitas pelaku usaha. Pinjamannya juga bisa per siklus project atau modal kerja, sehingga kamu nggak perlu bayar biaya bunga untuk 1 tahun penuh. Meski begitu, biayanya cenderung lebih mahal karena ada platform fee mulai dari 2% per tahun dari total pinjaman yang diterima ditambah biaya bunga. Opsi terakhir bisa juga untuk mengembangkan usaha lebih besar lagi adalah bekerja sama dengan investor. Kalau pakai opsi ini, skema kerjasamanya bisa menggunakan revenue sharing atau profit sharing. Intinya, investor mendukung dengan mengasih modal dan kita sebagai pemilik usaha fokus mengerjakan dan memastikan proyek berjalan lancar. Agar investor tertarik investasi ke bisnis kamu perlu membuat proposal bisnis yang mengandung estimasi omset dan profit dari proyek yang mau didanai. Selain itu, kamu juga perlu memperhitungkan resiko secara detail dan lengkap. Transparansi menjadi aspek krusial pada perjanjian ini. Nah, setelah tahu sumber modal yang tersedia, bagaimana cara memilih sumber modal yang cocok untuk bisnis kita? Pertama-tama, kamu harus tahu dulu kebutuhan pinjaman modalnya untuk apa. Apakah untuk modal investasi, pembelian peralatan untuk jangka panjang, atau untuk kebutuhan operasional seperti beli bahan baku, bayar tenaga kerja, biaya produksi, dan lain-lain. Kalau kamu butuh modal investasi atau pinjaman modal yang punya tenor waktu lebih dari 1 tahun, bisa pilih bank, lembaga finance, atau investor. Terus kalau modalnya digunakan untuk operasional, kamu bisa menggunakan fasilitas dari pinjaman online resmi untuk pinjaman tanpa agunan fisik. Hal yang paling penting, pastikan bahwa pinjaman modal ini digunakan untuk memenuhi peningkatan permintaan pasar yang sedang bisnis kamu alami. Lalu, hitung deh berapa potensi peningkatan profit yang akan dihasilkan. Cukup untuk bayar cicilan atau tidak? Nah, jadi sudah ada gambaran yang lebih jelas kan? Agar makin paham, pelajari juga video tentang cara menghitung kemampuan pengembalian pinjaman ya. Dan untuk video-video pembelajaran lainnya, bisa kunjungi website kami di bawah ini. Yuk cerdas berbisnis, cerdas finansial. Sampai jumpa!
So that was another video about how to find financing for a small business. And there were different types of financing that we learned about, such as banks or multi-finance institutions, online lenders, and investors. In your experience, where do most small businesses usually start?
Yeah, so like we mentioned earlier, right? So most SMEs struggle to secure financing from traditional financial institutions like banks or MFIs due to the lack of collateral. So as a result, many turn to informal lenders such as local community members or even family members, though all this financing, it comes at very high interest rates. So recently, because of the peer-to-peer online lenders that are regulated by OJK, we have they offer more flexible financing without requiring collateral. So we have also seen that many small businesses now prefer such peer-to-peer lenders right now to obtain financing, since the traditional financing are not available.
I see. So there are different sources, but you're seeing a lot of peer-to-peer lending in this space. Now, when a entrepreneur uses Boomera to obtain financing, how does that work? Is Finclusion operate like a bank or like a financial institution?
Yeah, so Finclusion/Boomera, right, will connect you to lenders. So we have loan terms like ranging from 50 million rupiah to 2 billion rupiah, then with loan tenors up to 12 months at market interest rates. So all these loans do not require collateral, because like we mentioned earlier, like women, they lack of collateral, so we want to solve this problem. So instead of you asking for collateral, we ask for their bank statements as well, so we use it to assess their creditworthiness. So based on the bank statements, we will see whether they can afford a loan, and then we will give them, like let's say they apply for a loan for 2 billion rupiah, we will also say that, like, hey, actually based on your credit history, your bank balances and all, right, you cannot actually afford a loan that is 2 billion. So we'll say that, okay, why not you start with a loan of 200 million, which you can afford. So we will offer them such loan terms as well in Bumira. And right now, we are also actively looking for more banks to partner with us so that we can give more favorable financing to the women entrepreneurs.
So Finclusion through Bumira will connect the entrepreneurs to financial institutions, to banks, and offer very favorable terms, such as not needing to have collateral and competitive interest rates to help finance those small businesses. So I do want to see if our online audience has any questions before we end today's podcast. But while we're waiting for that, I'm interested to learn more about how you started your career and ended up in your position now at Nickel. I understand you grew up in Singapore. And what was that? How was it growing up in Singapore if you were to compare it to Indonesia, for example, in terms of the opportunities that women like yourself have to pursue a career in the financial industry?
Yeah, so I think supporting women entrepreneurs have always been very personal for me. So growing up in Singapore, I've witnessed how like two women entrepreneurs, particularly in my family, which is my mom and my grandma, how they succeeded in their business because they were able to obtain financing. So I was able to see firsthand how like financing can help them grow their businesses. And also throughout my career, I've also been very fortunate to have very good mentors. So before Nickel and before my audit career, I've also started a business. So I managed to secure investors who also believe in me and helped me start my business. And also when I went into audit and also right now in Nickel, like a lot of mentors have helped me throughout the way and allowed me to advance in my career. Then right now, I think in Nickel, I've seen like the past 2.5 years, I've seen like how women entrepreneurs struggle to access capital, to obtain like, to be financial literate and also like to be able to like, I think grow their businesses because of all these constraints. So through all these gaps, it made me realize that I want to help more and to show that like, to be an example, to show that like how access to capital and having a mentorship can really help these women entrepreneurs grow.
So you mentioned mentors several times. It sounds like the women mentors that you had in your career were very important for your success.
Correct. I think I've been quite fortunate, I think, in this instance that I've had like bosses who like will take care of me and then guide me through and also to ensure that I really succeed in my role. So I think this is also something that we are hoping to add into a Finclusion program to start a mentorship program as well. So because we believe that like to complement the educational modules, you also need offline mentoring to help you throughout the way as well. So with our recent partnership with Mastercard Strive, they have a mentorship program. So we are hoping to leverage on that to provide like mentorship coaching clinics to women entrepreneurs in Bandung, I think. Yeah, Bandung.
So you're expanding the Finclusion program to also include mentorships, in part through this new partnership with MasterCard that I think you signed last week.
Yeah,
was it?
signed last
Congratulations
week.
on that. That's great. And like you said, Bumira is great as a chatbot, but it's also important to have real life mentors, not just on WhatsApp. So I see we have a question here that came in through Instagram. It says, are there any differences in the investment strategies of women compared to men? And what insights can women offer to the financial world? That's a very interesting question. Do you have any thoughts on that? How do men and women tend to be different in terms of investment or growing their business or operating a business?
I think based on our research and what we've seen, right, I think most women are more risk adverse. So most of them, they believe that they save their money instead of investing or even getting a loan is actually better. So it's hard for them. I think for men, I think we've seen that like men were more likely to invest and also to get a loan compared to women as well.
I see. That's very interesting. So like we said at the beginning, women tend to be more risk averse, maybe not, less likely if they own a business to default, these sorts of things, maybe less risk taking than men, whether that's in investing or running a business. And of course, that's just on average, right? Everybody's different. I see we have another question here that asks, and this is also from Instagram, what are the best funding options for small businesses, and how can women entrepreneurs navigate securing their funding? And I think one of the answers is going to be ask Bhumira, right?
Yeah, correct. So I think one of the key ways, I think previously we have worked with UN IDO to like help to teach, we held workshops to teach women entrepreneurs how to prepare a financial plan. So I think one of this, like preparing a proper financial plan will help them secure financing, definitely, because I think most of them, they will look at your financial position before they give you a loan. And also to support our program as well, I think, because we do not require collateral for now, but we do need you to manage your finances well as well, because we do give you the loan terms, etc., based on your cash balances. Yeah.
So it's like you were saying earlier, the importance of making a budget for your business. Part of that is to help secure financing, to have evidence for a financial institution like a bank that your business is profitable so that they will want to invest in you. Is that right?
Correct. I think another one is right now, like for Finclusion program, we don't only look at profitability, we look at affordability. So this is another way of assessing risk of the women borrowers. So what we do is like we look at the average bank balances and then we see how much you can afford. Because sometimes it's like even if you are profitable, maybe you do not have enough to even repay the monthly installments as well. Yeah. So we do have some videos, I think, on the Finclusion program to teach you how to like manage your cash as well, to make sure that you can at least afford, like obtain a loan that you can afford.
I see. So there are many other videos on the Finclusion website that we weren't able to get to today. Can you tell us some of the other topics that are included on the Finclusion website for educational videos that our audience might be interested in?
I think one of the, based on our research, right, I think many women entrepreneurs face difficulties in retaining talent. So I think the managing human resources videos will be a very good one, because as you expand your business, right, you will need to hire more people. How do you retain them? How do you attract talent? And how do you hire them? So all these videos are also available on our website as well.
Excellent. So you've got videos on marketing, like the one that we watched, on budgeting, on obtaining financing, and you mentioned also recruiting and retaining talent. What other topics?
And also inventory management.
Inventory management. What does that mean?
So I think for some of them, it's like you really need a proper way to track your inventory so that you know like how much goods you have sold, how much goods you need to purchase, and then you will know when you need to like liaise with your suppliers to purchase more goods as well. So we teach them as well like how to create a simple point of sale system that you can do in Excel, so you can keep track of all your inventory on your own without having a system as well. Because I think most SMEs are not so large until you need to require a sophisticated system, right? So actually a lot of these problems can be solved by Excel templates that we also provide in the YouTube videos as well.
So if someone went to the Finclusion website, they could see how to actually make an Excel spreadsheet to keep track of inventory,
Yeah.
which would really help them to be able to run their business.
Correct. So we put it all in Google Sheet in all our videos so that they can actually do the work on the worksheets together while watching the video as well.
Wow, excellent. So we're almost out of time here for the podcast today. Any final advice that you would like to leave our audience of aspiring women entrepreneurs?
I will encourage, I think, most people to look at the videos that we have and then to start chatting with Bhumira so that you can understand like what are the financing options there are out there. And also like we have very basic videos that you can use and try out yourself on all how to make a financial plan and all, which I think are very useful tools. And then to follow us. And then we have quite a lot of exciting things planned and more coaching clinics, and hopefully we will do more workshops, etc., where we will do offline teaching to all the women entrepreneurs on how to be financial literate.
Yeah, I think it's a very exciting program, and one of the important ways that the United States government is doing work here in Indonesia to promote financial inclusion for women and support women-owned businesses in particular through partnerships with organizations like Nickel. So I want to thank you very much for being here today to explain a little bit about the Finclusion program and the different resources that it has to offer. So thanks very much for coming.
Thank you. Nice.
Okay, thank you so much everyone for joining our podcast for today. And of course, thank you so much to our speakers for the discussion. Thank you so much to Yichin and also to Pak Joshua Wayland, and also thank you so much to Pak Mispan for attending our event today. And for those of you here or who are interested in attending more events here in Ad America, you can follow us on our social media platforms at AT America on Instagram, X, Facebook, and also YouTube, and also visit our website at www.atamerica.or.id. Once again, thank you so much everyone for joining our event today. My name is Ara and see you at the next Ad America event. Thank you everyone.